All right, welcome to the Blue Toad Murder Files. This is just a bit of a demo. We're just gonna check this out. This was recommended to me by Al, who also recommended Legend of Grimrock. So this is, according to him, this is kind of like a thinky, puzzly, snarky adventure sort of game, which I guess is my aesthetic now.
Welcome, one and all, to the Blue Toad Murder Files. I am the narrator, and I will be your guide on this adventure as you explore the mysteries of Little Riddle. Now then, how many players are there? Choose your blue hat, Lambert hat.
Okay, this is a multiplayer game? What the heck? Oh, this is quaint. Look at those cows!
Welcome. This is Little Riddle, the quintessentially quaint English country village, sitting safely, silently, securely, in a secluded summery idyll of rural predictability and neighborly conformity.
And then murder? Oh, no,
Click on the location to go there.
Murder hasn't happened yet.
Your visit here to Little Riddle is something arranged for you by Mother, the
Thanks, Mom.
administrator of the Blue Toad Agency. After the stresses of your most recent case, it has been decided that you need a holiday.
I sure do.
Though you resisted the very concept, Mother is not to be argued with. Stepping down from the train, you watch with some disquiet and foreboding as the puffing conveyance steams slowly away. Hunger and thirst drag you from your gloomy reverie, and you cast around for someone who may assist in procuring victuals. On the station platform, you spy an old woman locked in a rather one-sided conversation with a member of the staff. The station master sees you approach and is more than happy to leave the old woman jabbering away whilst he assists you.
Oh, yes, tell you what, you get your bags together and... Here, now, haven't you been here before? I'm sure I recognise... Oh, now then, I remember. Just you wait there, half a mo. The station master scuttles off, returning moments later with the morning's newspaper. Unfortunately, your reputation precedes you once again. Here we are then, I thought as much. Blue Toad Agency triumphs. So, what's all that about then? You work for a zoo or something?
With a sigh, you take the newspaper from him and explain about the agency and your position therein.
I was told there would be murder.
The station master wants to know more about the Blue Toad Agency. Can you correctly name each detective?
Okay.
Oh.
Thought there was going to be more murder. My patrol's right of the younger members of the team. Tickens really proved himself. Oh, the mustachioed Vanderbosch declined to comment. Okay, so... Miss Vanderbosch. Maple told us. Younger members of the team. You're Maple. Wait. You're Maple. Tickens. Okay, so this is kind of just like a logic puzzle sort of situation. Hope I'm right.
Are you marvelous or moronic? Spot on!
Mallards?
You're finished. That was quick. You made that look easy. Not an error in sight. Look around you and be comforted. You...
Shut up. Want to get to the murders, damn it.
Oh, detectives, is it? Well, there you are then. Still mustn't hold you up any longer. I'd offer you the hospitality of our own tea room, but... apparently, us having one is not in the town's best interest. Confounded mayor. I suggest you visit the town hall. They can direct you to the best the village has to offer. Oh, and welcome. welcome to Little Riddle.
Okay, so I'm kind of seeing how the sheepies.
The station master suggested a visit to the town hall. Maybe here you will find something to stave off the imminent onset of starvation and dehydration.
Or try a restaurant.
Directions to a quality tea shop would do, and thankfully, it seems someone is more than keen to help you.
Hail and hello, good people. I am the mayor of Little Riddle, the quaintest, quietest, and quite categorically safest village in the whole of...
The man's head, his rotund body collapsed.
That was amazing.
Leaping into action.
I was just about to start
the poor
talking
man
shit.
Has dropped a diary. You grab this.
Oh, and the
vital
tea shop's right
just
over there.
in time for. Step back there, please. Give him some air. Says
He's
the
been
constable
shot, you
arriving on the
freakazoid.
scene. You tell him that the situation is more serious than he realizes. What? Dead? But he's the mayor. I'll have to call the inspector. You're all witnesses. Leaving the constable with your name and an assurance that you will not leave town, you turn your attention to the mayor's diary.
Rub-a-dub-dub, I've been shot.
The mayor's diary appears to be in code. Can you decipher it and fill in the spaces?
I love
with
his
the
fucking
correct letters?
his fucking playing. That's amazing. Let's give it a shot. Oh. Okay. That's a certain step up.
Ducks, drum roll. Splendid.
Nowhere near the gold time, though.
Finished now, dear heart? Oh, good. And in the same year you started, too. Still, slow and steady wins the prize, it seems. No mistakes made. Congratulations! Your moderate success has gained you a Medal of Mediocrity.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Deciphering the diary, you learn the following. Apparently the mayor had recently met and argued with 4 people. A meeting yesterday with the miller had not gone down too well. And the jeweler, he writes, had been constantly complaining about a late payment. The mayor had recently flown into a rage with the doctor when he had been given the wrong medicine. And the station master also had a confrontation with the mayor, although he doesn't write what this was about. 4 suspects, one of whom is the murderer. The chase is on. Listen carefully to what you're told. Pay attention to the facts as they emerge. By the time this story is over, observant detectives will know who it was that murdered the mayor.
Yeah, observant detectives
Will
are seeing
you
that
be one of them?
Homeboy is not fully in screen.
It would seem that you have a murder to solve. One which will inevitably require great feats of deduction and observation.
Prepare to be
But
underwhelmed.
are you paying sufficient attention? Before you interview the 4 suspects, let me see if you're able to answer these questions.
Oh, okay. Train that brought you the Little Riddle. It was green. A tea room. When was the holiday? It was my mom. So he was going to call the inspector.
Fantastic work! Your keen eye and attention to detail will serve
Oh, I
you
suppose
well.
that was like a you don't know Jack style race to
Let's
answer all the questions.
continue with your investigation and visit the 4 suspects.
Doctor.
There will be times when you have to pick from a number of... The mayor had been angry at the doctor about something. You visit him at his surgery and ask him if he had met the mayor on this fateful day.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw him this morning. He came here to complain about the medicine he'd been given. Quite furious he was.
What is going on with that X-ray?
Hardly my fault, though. I mean, the chemist misread my note. Look, here, I have a copy. I mean, how could anyone misread that?
Let me take a look at it. The doctor's Dionysus.
Blast these doctors and their illegible notes. Can you make sense of his note and work out what he meant?
Probably not. Let's take a look. Alright, Doc Wolverine, I've got you on standby. What? The anagrams make sense now. Oh, anagrams, yeah. The worried... Nope. The worried patient appears to be... suffering from evasive smells, stress and anxiety. On top of that, their sleep patterns are disturbed. Obviously, sticking plasters won't help, nor will any dose antibiotics. Yeah. Massive levels of strength and anxiety. Cynical, what? Cause must be addressed.
Are you marvelous or moronic?
This doctor must have fallen down a fucking flight of stairs. Jesus Christ.
My, weren't you in a hurry? And without a single error being made. You deserve so much more.
Damn right I do.
Anyway, I had to drive out first thing to pick up a new prescription from the pharmacy in the next village. Infernal nuisance.
Oh yeah,
Booked it
God
in with the
forbid you
town
care
hall
for your
clerk.
patients.
I say, what's all this about? Why are you so interested?
He doesn't take the news of the mayor's demise at all well.
He couldn't have. I mean, dead. I don't believe it. It's not... Oh, please, get out. I have to try and find out what's happened. See if I can help.
Dude, one,
And
he's already
with that,
dead.
it's
Two,
time
he
to
got
seek
shot.
for answers somewhere else.
He had a bad case of someone just shot me in the head. Fine to the
At the
windmill.
windmill, you tell the miller of the day's egregious events, pointing out his link to the dead man.
Shot? That's terrible. I saw him this morning. The clerk at the town hall will tell you. The mayor had forgotten all about our meeting. Maybe that's why he said it was odd. I can't... Dead?
All well and good. However, where was the miller when the mayor was murdered?
Mad.
Me? Oh, I've been here, watching the sales mostly. Odd, really. I just noticed. I think one of them is different from the others. Hard to tell
Okay.
with them turning like that, working like they've always done.
You look to the sales. Is the miller babbling nonsense to cover his guilt? Or just babbling? A mystery for sure.
He looks pretty sus. Don't you have anything better to do with your time than look at a fucking windmill? Captain Don Quixote over
The
here?
miller believes that one of his windmill sales is
Okay.
different from the...
Sure, let's take a look at it. Time to squint. Oh, okay, cheers. See, the problem here is you got a whole bunch of Tetris pieces on your windmill. It's C.
Ducks. Drum roll. On the button. Oh, it's you. So sorry. Have you finished the puzzle? However, you managed to be entirely correct in your sloth-like endeavors. Have a silver medal.
I gotta take shit from you.
I thought as much. Wonder why I never noticed it before. It's not like anything's changed. This old place is working just the same as ever.
Doubt.
I'm sorry about the mayor. He was a good soul. I'm sorry. Very upsetting. I must be getting back. Very upsetting, all of this.
His innocent enigma solved, the miller, clearly upset by the
I thought as much.
Oh,
Wonder why I
crumbs.
never noticed it before.
The miller, clearly upset by the news, returns to his work. You too must return to your duties.
Cheap. Cows.
At the station master is still listening to the old woman drone on. When you interrupt, he leaps at the chance of some assistance.
Here, please help me out. See if you can make out what she's on about. We're supposed to be finding a bag. Come on, lend an ear.
Okay, is this going to be a listening puzzle?
This old woman is going to describe her suitcase. Listen carefully.
Okay, it is an
then
audio
try
puzzle.
to select the correct one.
What?
Well, his way of doing things isn't much better. Oh, now that reminds me. Do you know what she said when I showed her that case? Oh, little thing it is, too. Well, I never did. She said it reminded her of the time when Bob, that's her Bob, not the other one. Oh, now that's a thing. Her one, not the other one, helped me along to the station with it. Said it was very heavy for a little thing like me, which is a bit of a cheek if you ask me, which he didn't. Well, she didn't give him no warning and him with a dicky back. Not that it stops him lifting a glass, don't you know? Just the other night he did, which reminds me. Dark blue it was, just like the night sky.
That one.
See how you did.
Couldn't you just show her that lineup of bags and have her pick it out?
My, weren't you in a hurry? You made that look easy, not an error in sight. You deserve so much more. Quietly, the station master takes you to one side. There you tell him the terrible news of the mayor's murder and his connection to the crime.
Did you say? Oh, well, that's a turn up for the books and no mistake. And you're right, we did have a little disagreement about a cafe here at the station, but he was going to look into the matter again.
Having apparently been trapped by the old woman for hours, the news leaves the station master shocked and stunned. Time to move on. The mayor's diary contained a very final demand for payment from the jeweler. You find the local grapevine has beaten you there.
Can I help you? I'm sorry. I just had the terrible news. The mayor, he...
Faced with the fact that her forceful demand for money ties her to the crime, the jeweler quickly explains.
No, the mayor settled his account. See, here in the ledger. He was always forgetting things. Not that he would admit it. Oh, that poor old soul. You'll have to excuse the state of the book. I can't quite seem to get the hang of your money.
What the
Dollars
fuck?
and cents is so much easier.
Looking to determine the truth of the matter.
Oh,
you
she's an
examine the
American,
jeweler's
that's
counsel.
why. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, your money? That doesn't make any sense.
The jewelry shop owner is going to show you her ledger.
Bit of an invasion of
Can
privacy,
you add
but
the
okay.
figures and find out how much the mayor owed her.
Oh, math. Nobody said there was going to be math. Ugh. Calculator.
Oh, shit. Okay, start with pence. 8 plus 11 plus 10 is 29 pence. 12 pence 1 shilling, so 24 2 shillings. 2 shillings 5 pence. 5 plus 7 plus 13 2 7 shillings. 7 shillings 1 pound. Oh, that was quick. Okay, 3 pounds.
Are you marvelous or moronic?
Probably dumb.
Right on the money. Great Scott, that was fast, and without a single error being made. Look around you and be comforted. You are better. It seems the jeweler was mistaken.
Well, I never. He did still owe me money. A whole half penny. Oh, hardly worth mentioning. Oh, how awful. Please, I just need to be alone. Please.
Leaving the jeweler to her grief, the focus of the investigation moves elsewhere. You have now met and spoken with the 4 suspects. Did you learn anything important? And were you paying attention? Let's see if you can answer these questions.
Oh boy. What is station? Looking at the matter again. Let me say, tell you about his meeting with the mayor. Town hall clerk. I administered the wrong medicine. Or so the doctor says. Appears to originally come from what country? Spain. She's got a bad case of
Fantastic
yeehaw.
work. Your keen eye and attention to detail will serve you well. With those questions out of the way, it's time to continue your investigation. A visit to the town hall might now be pertinent.
I guess we're going to the town hall.
The town hall clerk has been mentioned by a number of the suspects.
They have?
The murder scene beckons. There will be no easy path through this intricate investigation. A police inspector is already interviewing the clerk as you arrive, and he's not happy to see you.
I'm Inspector Bragg. Now, what's all this I've heard about you lot wandering all over town conducting an investigation?
An
You
investigation.
better knock that off sharpish. Yeah, what you been up to, eh?
Up
With it.
to.
You tell the inspector of your day and are about to offer some blue-toed aid when he interrupts.
Don't think I'm done with you lot yet. Oh, no. You'd better get yourselves checked into the local hotel. I may have some more questions for you lot. Now, get out of my sight.
I mean, it
Sharpish.
is kind of suspicious that we show up in like 45 seconds, Mayor. Later, the
Little
mayor gets
Riddle
killed.
offers but one hostelry for the weary traveler, so it is to the
It looks like a
Little
nice
Riddle
place, though.
Hotel that you head. In the grand tradition of British
Oh, it's
hoteliers, the manager is pleased to be of assistance.
It's a bit of hello neighbor back
Want a
there.
room here for tonight?
Yeah.
Right, fine. Not as if we didn't have anything better to do. I don't know, one little mayor gets killed and the whole place falls apart. Now, room.
The manager seems a little confused, spending some time looking over the hotel register.
I'm not surprised. There's something in the water. Everyone in this town's an idiot.
Fine. You can see if we have a room or not.
Why? That's your job.
Been booking people in again. The register's about as clear as mud.
It looks like you'll have to work for your accommodation, as the register is an inky battlefield. The hotel owner doesn't seem to give a care whether you get a room or not.
Well, he's a jerk. Seven people a week ago during this time, four. 2 days since they learned about their blasted cats. 3 of the blighters. Their father. Traveling with his daughter, he is. Okay. Back to the calculator.
Alright, there were 7 people a week ago. Boop. During this time, 4 have left. 4. So 3 starting. One couple has arrived every 2 days since then, and one of them brought their own blasted cats. So the cats are not guests. That's a red herring. So 2, 4, 6, so 3 people. And a young lady is here with her father. 8 total.
Let's see how you did.
Unless it counts the cats as guests.
Say, Ned. You're surely not going to let this beat you.
Okay,
Try
let's
again.
see if they count cats, I guess.
Let's find out how you did. Huzzah!
What?
All wrapped up already? Great heavens! But more hurry, less haste, and more mistakes. Never mind, allow us to...
Well, look at that. We did have a room after all. Jolly well done. Well, what are you waiting for? I'm not going to carry you up to your room, you know. And keep it tidy, for goodness sake.
I'm not waking up housekeeping just for you.
As Little
So you
Riddle
had
slips
one
into
cat
a balmy
per room?
evening, you take stock of your tumultuous time in the village so far. Your 4 suspects each seem to have alibis, yet one at least is the murderer.
One at least. They all did it. It's like the murder on the Orient Express.
House
Spoilers.
will furnish you with more clues. Anything to avoid staying in this hotel room any longer.
Right, to the pub.
Heard that?
Despite its status as the only watering hole in the village, the Cloak and Dagger is disappointingly empty. You question the barmaid.
Oh, no, no. We're normally so much busier than this. My fault, really, no. Yes, my fault, really. No beer, you know. Some of the old pipes were needing replaced, so I took them out and bought some new ones. Yes, no. No, I don't know how to put them together. No, I
Pipe
don't
dream.
know.
You need information.
Give me pipe
when
dream.
The public house needs beer. Perhaps you can help get the demon drink flowing again?
Oh yeah, I can knock out Pipe Dream. I played a shitload of Bioshock.
The pub's pipes need replacing, and you're just the person to do.
No.
Yes. No. Let's take a look at this. Okay. All right, yeah. All right, we got 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh yeah, this is all right. This is not that bad. So red first. Wait. Red. Nope, red's going to green. And that's back down to green. My mistake. There we go. Okay, green is to green, so that's good. Red is... See, I can tell when one of these is correct, the corresponding one will be correct as well, because there's only the 2 types of shapes. Oh, nope. Okay, red goes to red. Blue goes to blue. Like, lady, your pipes are a friggin' mess.
Let's find out how you did. Huzzah!
Nice, first round's on me.
All wrapped up already? Great heavens! And without a single error being made. There are no words sufficient.
Oh, yes, no, yes. That's them back again. So what can I get you? On the house, of course.
Information
is the only libation you seek. You ask your hostess about the mayor and the awful incident that morning.
Oh, no, we're all so sad. Yes, so shocked. No. He was a lovely man. Everyone thought so, yes. No, though he could stick his nose in, you know. Meant well. Like to be involved. To help people, yes. No, I can't think who'd like to hurt the mayor. No.
As the barmaid witters on, your keen instincts tell you that something is very wrong. A shadowy figure stands in the doorway of the ill-lit pub. I said, a shadowy figure stands in the doorway of the pub.
You're getting a lot of mileage of
Whoever
that
it is
musical
sees
sting.
that they've been spotted and runs out of the door without a... Yes, that's enough. Without a moment to lose, you give chase. The mysterious, shadowy ne'er-do-well has led you once again to the scene of the mayor's dastardly demise. However, the chase is not over yet. Fortunately, your memory is like a steel trap. Nothing escapes it.
Well,
With
let's not
your
go that
knowledge
far.
of the streets of Little Riddle, you have a chance to catch the fleeing figure.
I'm gonna have to chase him by using a puzzle. No way.
The shadowy figure is on the...
What? When at a crossroad, the figure went east if he found a multiple of 3. If it's not a multiple of 3, if it went north or south if it was not. Okay.
3. South. 3. North. East. No, wait, 12 is multiple 3. South, east.
B.
How did you do?
God, I hope I got it right.
Correct you are. Great Scott, that was fast. You made that look easy, not an error in sight. You deserve so much more, but this will have to do.
Alright, we almost worked out this
Successfully running him down, you're shocked to discover the identity of your Dark Watcher.
Okay, you got me. I'm sorry. The inspector asked me to keep an eye on you. I'd lost you at the hotel. I went down to the pub I went to see if anyone had seen you. Look, don't tell the inspector you saw me, especially at the pub, right? I'll let you get me. I'd catch it hot, no mistake. Please, can we keep this our little secret?
Yeah, mum's the word,
the
mate.
young constable vanishes into the night.
No
Though
problem.
You have gained a valuable ally. You are no closer to solving the mystery of the mayor's murder. There's nothing left to do but head back to the hotel and try to get some sleep in your wretched room. Morning has broken, and you are swiftly on the move again. The old woman with whom the station master was talking when you first arrived seemed to know everything that goes on in the village. She might be able to help, but who was she? Perhaps the hotel manager can assist.
I highly doubt he'll be able to do
Do I
that.
look like a policeman? Oh, all right then. Anything to get you out of there.
What did she look like? Well, come on, haven't got all day.
Oh, shit. My name is what's her name?
You believe that the old woman at the station may have some vital
Oh, the
information
old woman.
that
Yeah,
can help
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
solve the case. Are you able to describe what she looked like?
She was old. She was a woman. Talked a lot. Oh, okay. Oh, I just match up her little... Just match up the wrinkles, yeah. Try that.
Ducks, drum roll. Ah, spot on. What, finished already? No mistakes made too, you great big swat. You deserve so much more.
Right, that's quite enough. That would be Mrs. Gossip, lives in a cottage near the river to the east of the village, not far from the stream, but still not far enough away from me. She's a terrible bore. Speaking of which, isn't it time you left?
Unfortunately, the manager is correct. Both Mrs. Gossip and the town hall clerk need visiting. Before you begin today's investigations, it's probably best to cast a thought over the events so far. I do hope you've been paying attention, for soon you will have to say who you think it was that murdered the man. Let's see if you can answer these questions.
Let's give it a shot. Completed booking. Belinda Hotel. His wife. Where did Miss Gossip live? Near the stream. What was the inspector's name? Bragg? What's the name of the pub? The Cloak and Dagger.
Fantastic work! Your keen eye and attention to detail will serve you well. Let's continue with the investigation. I believe you are planning to visit Mrs. Gossip and the town hall clerk.
I mean, sure, if you say so. You're the narrator.
Following the hotel manager's directions, you arrive at Mrs. Gossip's quaint, tea-cozy cottage to find her in quite the quandary.
Oh, hello. Hello, dearie. Nice to see you again. Just
Look at those pictures.
In distress. That would be me, dearie. I was just with the lovely doctor. What a lovely man. Not local, but you can't have everything. Oh, he gave me some pills to ease these old joints of mine, dearie. Can't remember which ones they are. Perhaps you can help, my lovely, while I make us a nice cup of tea. Well, I was just saying to her, the one by the shop, so often at the doctor's, you know, the one with the hip and the legs.
As the talkative old soul.
Holy shit, can I have that picture?
Turn to the muddled medication.
Seems quite dangerous for me to be fiddling around with an old lady's medication, but sure, let's give it a shot.
Can't remember which of her pill bottles the doc.
In the old photo, oh boy. In the old photograph, the bottles are either red or blue, and bottle A is red. Alright, so these lighter ones are red, these darker ones are blue. Bottle is smaller than the one on its left. Alright, the bottle on its right is red, so it is a blue one. Bottle, in fact... This bottle can be found in a cabinet, yet in a chemist, never. Oh, it's B.
What will the ducks reveal? Huzzah! Gosh, you got through that one, lickety-split. You made that look easy, not an error in sight. Look around you and be comforted. The grateful Mrs. Gossip, after a long while filled with meaningless drivel, returns to the purpose of your visit. What does she know about the mayor?
Oh, poor man, lovely man. Everyone liked him. What a tragedy, yes. Wasn't anyone with a bad word to say about him. Such a lovely man. Born and bred here, not like some. Loved his mother. Oh, he did. I was just saying the other day he used to visit her grave regular as clockwork. Won't have so far to go now. Oh, lovely man. Such a shame. Now, I remember when seeing him at the doctor's with his bunions, I believe it was, always on medication. Lovely doctor, of course, being at the doctor's.
Leaving Mrs. Gossip to her memories, you contemplate the potentially pointless visit. Do you have what you need? Can the case be cracked? After ensuring that Inspector Bragg is nowhere to be seen, you move to interview the town hall clerk. What does she remember of the mayor's last day?
I was at my desk for the whole day. There's always so much to do here. Fortunately, I remember everything I heard. This old building has very thin walls. I even remember the shot that... I'm sorry. Let me see what I can remember.
You listen intently as the clerk tells you all she heard.
Another listening puzzle? Yeah, we can handle that. Not really banging on all cylinders about the clues though.
And use this to highlight the route.
Oh.
Well, I was not at the front desk that morning when the mayor arrived, but I clearly heard a... After that, there was a... And after a bit, I heard something like... Then it sounded like... It is strange, because I did not hear any door or anything in a while. After that, he most certainly took... And finally, there was a big...
Let's give that a shot.
What did you do?
It was an interesting puzzle.
Aha! Correct! Gosh, you got through that one, lickety-split. Ooh, ooh! No mistakes made. Show off. Look around you and be comforted.
That's what I heard, you see. As to visitors, the station master was here very early. He wished to discuss again the opening of a cafe at the railway station. He was most satisfied when he left. The doctor came in. He left medicine. The miller was here also. He told me that the windmill had broken down, and he wished to speak to the mayor about it. He had no appointment, After that, the mayor. Oh, please excuse me. I have much work to do. Do come again.
Leaving the clerk to return to her duties,
Well, I think we just
you
cracked
must
it.
return to your investigation. Is the end now in sight? Can justice be done?
At least I
Mayor's
think I know
diary
who did it.
revealed that he had recently encountered 4 individuals: the station master, the miller, the jeweler, and the doctor. Each encounter was in some way
Doctor is
unusual.
still a little on the floaty side
The
there.
station master was trying to obtain permission from the mayor to build a cafe, and the two had clashed over the issue. Motive, perhaps, but was there opportunity? The miller had sought to have his mill repaired, but told you the mayor had forgotten the appointment they had to discuss the matter. Were the miller's passions suitably stirred by this slight? The doctor's obscure handwriting had caused a minor medical mistake that had been duly rectified. But had the doctor taken offense? The jeweler had reminded the mayor of his debt in the strictest possible terms, enough to obtain payment. Was it sufficient remuneration, however? It is time to apply your fearsome skill.
Yeah, you
of
kinda made it
deduction and
obvious there.
reason to pull together the strands and weave the cloth of truth.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, murder's a hanging offense there, fella. Oh man. Well, my fellow Blue Toad detectives, I download the full game, find out its initial 5 episodes. So, if you know who did it, you can get your hands on this game by using the information here or checking on Steam. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do remember to follow me on Twitch and subscribe to me on YouTube. You can find more information about this game in the description below this video. You can also find out more information about what I do down there as well. You can find me on social media at facebook.com/s15studios, on Twitter and Mastodon at the Siege Andrew, and on my personal website s-15studios.squarespace.com. If you really enjoyed this, you want to help me out, get cool benefits like getting videos a week early and getting access to our private Discord server, please do consider supporting me on patreon.com/s15studios. I want to thank all my patrons, including my current accredited patron nightlies. Thank you to them. Thank you for watching. I will see you in our next episode.